Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 10th, 2025 full moon reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Cancer, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels, oh goodness. There we go. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Oh, goodness. Everything turns over. Okay. Interesting. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay. So we got a bit of a sneak peek of the cards at the center, but just give me a minute to take it all in. All right. At the heart of us during this time is the Eight of Swords. Now, I'm not surprised that an 8 comes forward. If you're born on the cusp with Gemini or you have a lot of Gemini energy in your chart, 8 came forward quite powerfully for them as well. But here for us, it is the Eight of Swords. So what I'm saying is check out that reading if you have that in your chart, because it is going to be powerful for you. The sense of getting things done. 8 is a very work-focused, achievement-focused energy. And this full moon is in Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is our sister sign. It brings out the best, it brings out the worst in us. But what we're going to see during this time is that we can really be overthinking the way that we want to move forward in success and in prosperity. We can also be very focused, very focused on the thoughts of others or judging ourselves, being very harsh, very judgmental on us. Now, that is also Saturn energy coming in. It can make us really want to conform to a certain way of being. If we do not see ourselves conforming in that, way perfectly, then we're very judgmental, very harsh. With the Eight of Swords, we're too much in our own head. We're overthinking, we're overanalyzing, we're looking at ourselves just way too much. And we can be sitting there and saying, well, that doesn't make sense. But it will if you step back. And it's like, how harsh is your inner speech? Are you really criticizing yourself if you do something wrong, or if something doesn't come out perfectly or right? Are you beating yourself up? Because this energy right here is you absolutely are. It can be in a small way, it can be in a large way, but the energy around you right now is very sensitive. And so even in a small way, it's going to have a big impact. So looking at that with the Eight of Swords, it's going to be very important. Getting out of your own head, getting out of your own way, not judging yourself, not sitting there and saying, oh, it has to be so logical. It doesn't. Follow your intuition. And Capricorn, and Cancer, you excel at that. And Capricorn energy is going to make you practical as you follow that intuitive energy forward. It brings us then to the Four of Pentacles, which we're having a bit of difficulty with. We have vampiric energy around us, draining energy around us. It can be people we like, it can be people we don't like. It can be, things from the past coming forward. Because what we're going to see also during this time is that a lot of things that kept kind of our wings broken, kept us from really flying and achieving to our full potential, we're facing those now and saying, why did I let that stop me? Why did I cut my own wings type of deal? So the Four of Pentacles comes in and we see the vampiric energy that is around us, what has drained us, what has overwhelmed us, and we are releasing it. We are letting it go. We are saying no more. We're also looking at our money, or what we value as much as money, and saying, this is important to me, this is important to me and I want to build it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be rich. There's nothing wrong with that. There is something wrong with wanting to hoard everything away and say, it's only mine, my precious, type of deal. That's not the energy we're going for here. And that's also the energy that we're releasing, the sense of there's not enough, or I have to hold onto it so tightly or else it will crumble away. We're releasing that. And that I really like. I really like that, Cancer. It moves us then to where we need to focus. And that's the Fool. That's taking that leap of faith. That's jumping, forward for ourselves. It's going after what we want, what we desire, what we're looking for in our lives. It's also letting ourselves be a little bit foolish and saying, you know what, it's okay if I make a mistake. Like, not everybody's perfect. We're also embracing a grace of energy, kindness, understanding, and we're letting ourselves fly. But because we do not have wings, we know that flying is, we're falling. We're falling when we're flying. And so we embrace the jump forward, but we're also going to release the sense that we're never going to have impact to the ground, right? There's never going to be something that jars us. Because even ballerinas, when they leap so gracefully, they hit the ground and they make a sound. And so here, just being aware of that is going to be really important, but saying, I give myself that leap of faith time. I give myself that ability to move forward and see what I really want. And it doesn't mean that we have to go after, right, a job that is our dream job. We might have a job that pays the bills. A lot of times we look at things and we think of it around work, and our work might be what pays the bills, but we have something that we love, that we're passionate about, that moves us forward in the most exquisite way and builds up our energy and makes us feel alive, powerful, connected. And it brings us then to what we're leaving behind. And this is the Three of Pentacles. This is needing to work with everybody. Hey, this is also needing a whole bunch of different opinions. Cancer, we're kind of good. We're kind of like, you know what? I got this. I see it. I know what it is that I want. It's going to be very solo, but this is also going to be very mental during this time. This release of what other people think, the Eight of Swords, kind of being trapped in your own mind in that time when things didn't go right. I always think of the Eight of Swords as Miss Havisham in Great Expectations, and how, she was jilted at the altar. I'm going to ruin it for you, but that's okay. She was jilted at the altar, right? Her fiance left her. She's standing there humiliated. She goes back home. She lives in her wedding dress from the time where she's like, I don't know, it's back in the day. So she was like a teenager, maybe early 20s. And she lives in that dress. I don't know how old she is. She might have been older. But she lives in that dress until she passes, caught up in flames in it, right? It consumes her because it consumed her life. And here, we all know people who have lived like that, consumed by a moment that devastated them. And it's time to stop, because we all have at times. And now it's like, enough is enough. And so we're leaving behind needing to work with everybody else, needing to hear everybody else's opinion. It moves us to our strength, which is the Four of Wands, which is, it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. It's time to rejoice. It's time to bring in joy and happiness and beauty and connection. And it's just time. It's just time. And it's also time to say, what do I want? What do I want that in this life that is at one hand long and one hand short at the exact same time? What do I want? How do I celebrate? How do I connect? How do I see? How do I rejoice? And that is our strength. Our strength is going to be in celebration. It's going to be in illuminating the beautiful during this time, even if at times we feel like, oh, this is nonsense, right? Even at times we feel frustrated and overwhelmed, but we're taking that leap of faith on ourselves. And it brings us then to the near future, which is justice. Now, this is Libra energy. Time frame is September 23rd to October 22nd, but we're finding balance and harmony, just as we find balance and harmony with the Cancer Capricorn energy, with the energy that is our duality, right? But also is our greatest power. The Capricorn, that we are ruled by the moon, right? The moon is in Capricorn, and we are surrounded by this energy of structure and order and rules. And we're like, maybe we want to fade and grow every single month. Maybe we want to see things in a different way. We don't want that rigid structure. So we're finding a path that has rigid structure to it, but also has that fading, has that growing, has that changing, has that ever mutable face of the moon coming forward. And it brings us to a place of balance, of justice within ourselves, not trying to be everything for everyone. We can also have a really strong connection with a Libra energy. It can be that simple as well. But we are going to see ourselves being just and being fair, and seeing that power move us forward. And it moves us to our advice, which is judgment, which is not being in judgment. It is releasing judgment from us and setting ourselves free. We start off kind of cocooned in judgment, trapped by judgment, spiderwebbed in judgment. And now the advice here is to release all that and set our soul free, set ourselves free to a place of laughter and joy and connection and balance and insight and ideas and love, which is so important to us. And as we set our heart free, we move into the environment, which is the 10 of Swords. We rise out of a place that thought it could defeat us, thought it could stop us, thought it could, hurt us. And it might have along the way, right? We might rise again, be reborn with battle scars and wounds that run deeper than we would like them to. And connections to energy, because this is a time with the connection to energy of I can't, is strong, because we connect to the past of success and prosperity. And somebody along the way made us doubt our own worth, our own prosperity, our own wealth. Now we could be very successful in business, right? In money, but what about something we value as much as money? And they said, oh no, you'll never have that loving relationship, or we never saw that loving relationship, or, whatever it is that we wanted, we were told, oh, you can't have that, right? You're too old, you're too this, you're too that. You can't have the life that you want. Yes, you can. And you absolutely can. And so here we're being reborn from a place of being stabbed in the back, of being hurt, of being denied, of having words thrown at us that cut us to the quick and made us doubt that we could move forward. And that's why we're moving out of this place where I need people around me. I need people to see this. It's like, no, I got this by myself. And even if it's just the celebration of the heart, the soul, and what we want, and we say just because we tend to negate those things. Oh, that's not as important. That is super important. Celebrating the soul and the happiness of being is everything. And it moves us then to our hopes and our fears. And that is the 9 of Cups. It's that our wishes come true. It's that what we've crossed our fingers for matter, and what we've set out as wishes and deepest desires into the universe get heard. Our fear that it won't. Will everything get heard at the exact time that we want it? No, that's not going to happen. But we can have all our dreams come forward if we stop boxing ourselves in and saying, oh, it has to be like this. We're releasing the box. We're just needing to burn down the box, right? And step into the outcome, which is the 7 of Wands. And the 7 of Wands is very interesting, that is the outcome of staying connected with your life force energy. I love this card because she sits here in meditation, connection, deeper, higher power of self, connecting with her Dantian, connecting with her energy of creative power, of life force. And the world comes at her because that's what the world does, especially if we are connected, especially if we are on the path that our soul is supposed to be. And remember, Saturn rules our karmic path. And so we start to see our karmic path. We start to see ourselves. We start to see the chains that we are having fall away, the way that we are being reborn, transformed, and, invigorated. And we say to the world, fine, you come with your darkness and your horror and your terror as you do, but I am protected, and I will always be protected. And I am more empowered than I ever realized I could be. And 7 is a number of truth, and that is the truth for us. It moves us then to our Luna message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Okay, I just have to say, I love this reading for you, Cancer. It is so beautiful. I'm so happy with this energy that has come forward. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. It moves us to patience. Patience, the P word, as my mom always says. Here we move forward in patience of self and what we want. And it brings us then to our hard work is paying off, the new moon in Capricorn energy. The patience that we have to build, to move forward, to go after. Our hard work pays off. That energy of Capricorn comes through very, very powerfully within us. And it brings us then to balance that justice energy, that balance coming forward. Again, reiterated with this moon, you are good enough. It is time, Four of Wands. It is time to celebrate. It is judgment. It is time to release, transform. Nine of Cups. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. You are enough. I remember when I first saw this card, I got really mad at it. This was like forever ago. And I was like, you're good enough. How condescending. Like, oh, it's enough. Type of deal. But what you bring to the table, how you move forward, it is enough. You do not have to change yourself. It's not mocking. It's not belittling. It's not patronizing. It is saying, at this moment, where you are in your journey, you are enough, even if you don't feel that way. You are here. Take that leap of faith on you. And having that balance of being enough also makes you bold. And it moves us then to discernment. Luck is on your side. Be discerning of the energy you let in, Cancer. Okay, Cancer energy, we tend to let in a little bit too much, right? We tend to share too much. We tend to love too much. We tend to let in energy, like be affected by people just a bit too much, right? And it's like, oh, what the heck went on here? Like, I feel worse, they feel better type of thing. It's like, no, luck is on your side. Be discerning of the energy you let in. Be discerning of your time. Be graceful with your spirit and yourself. Let yourself move forward. It moves us then to our spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. So we have two. Oh, we have the meadowlark, which says smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. And I love how this card comes up so often. It's like every single time we're experiencing a new journey, a new understanding of ourselves, and we need to smile. We need to connect with it. Because here with the hummingbird, release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. It's on the horizon. New joy is coming to you. And now it is time to smile, because you're going to experience a whole new journey. And each month, each time, each way forward is new. We've never done it before. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Again, too, we have divine wisdom and communication. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above the crown. This is the throat chakra. So divine wisdom comes in, it empowers our voice, but communication comes forward, right? Divine wisdom is guiding us. We're just going to know. This is also a heightened time of intuitive knowledge, so do be aware of that. We're going to be picking up on a lot more than just what people say. Their energy is going to be important to us. Our energy is going to be important to us. Pay attention to you. Pay attention to what you are feeling. That intuition is going to guide you. That intuition is going to open the doors more than you realize. And then we have the energy here to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And this is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it's very interesting when an ace, we're told to be mindful of an ace, because aces are gift cards. They're gifts from the universe. So there's going to be something here that comes in and it feels like a gift. It feels like almost too good to be true. It is. It is too good to be true. So just be mindful about that. Don't take away opportunities that are coming to you, but there's something that's going to come forward and it's like, oh my gosh. And no, it's going to come with like a grizzly bear hiding in the corner. And you just don't want that. Nobody wants a grizzly bear. No, thank you. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message. And this is the Nutcracker, right? It's okay. That's what it is. It's going to come with ties. It's going to come with like fine print that is going to ensnare you. It's going to be like that grizzly bear in the corner. It's going to ensnare you like in ways that you're like, whoa, what the heck? So just be mindful about that. The nuthatch. It says, stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming your way. Our subconscious chakra message is abundance. At the root of us, this is our root chakra, there is abundance and prosperity. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Three of Wands. this is things, this is the opportunities, right? This is things that seem like, oh, it's going to move forward. Oh, it's going to go this way, that way. And it's like, I just don't trust it. I don't have a good feeling about it. Trust that intuitive feeling. Even if it winds up being great, but like you're looking at it, it's like not right now. And then something winds up happening. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I didn't add that onto everything I needed to get done. There's something here. It doesn't feel right. It can be a great opportunity, but you need to say like, I need to think about it. I need to wait on it, because if you do it too soon, it's going to be too much. And even if it's just like, I need to sleep on it, that's going to be enough time. There's going to be a gift that comes in. It can be marvelous to take, even though Spirit said, like, don't be ensnared. There's a grizzly bear, right? But there's something here that will become overwhelming if you move too fast, okay? Look at it. Look at the different angles. You are okay, okay? Yeah. The subconscious tarot message is the Lovers. Embrace what you love. This is Gemini energy. Time frame is May 21st to June 20th. Embracing what you love, embracing your passion, your tenacity, your duality of self, letting your love come forward. Not lust, not like, oh, I want to accumulate this. It is, what do I love doing? And how does that love guide me? It brings us then to gratitude. The moon brings with gratitude. A fiery climax approaches. Something reaches its head. It reaches like it's crescendo, and it's like, oh wow, I've been waiting for this. It comes together in the most brilliant of ways. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of yourself. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Cancer. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed moon and a blessed life. Bye.